in Chicago. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on 10 between the Indianapolis Colts and the Chicago Bears. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Nigga, hype this shit. Let me post the fucking stream. Yeah, I'm a man.
A carry by Taylor to start the drive. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Wow, first play in the game, CD, 75 yards. These people, they haven't even filed in yet from the tailgate lots.
Everyone talks about starting out fast. Everyone talks about getting explosive-type plays. That was absolutely a thunderbolt. And on the defensive side, you spent all week scheming, all week preparing, and it seems like it goes right out the window.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0.
I'm about to blow this nigga the fuck out the water. Back.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away, following the touchdown.
Some cousin a lot to
He's fielded right at the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Fields and the Bears now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. And now here's a timeout called by the Colts on the defensive side of the ball. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Fields on 1st down. He's got him in, complete. And shedding the tackle, and now some room. And they work this down inside the 40. CD, we have seen some great runs the last few times we've been together, but I think we can at least put this one in our top 5. That was a determined gallop there. First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall. And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. The Bears at 9-1 on the year. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The Bears on the move. They've got another 1st down.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. There's Hall bringing in another one. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. From the 16, Fields. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Open man, he finds Kmet. Touchdown, Chicago. A great play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bears respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
So it looked like maybe his fourth read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
So did a movie? Oh, did you put on your story? Oh, I ain't fucking. I just like skipped that. I didn't watch this.
5 on this play to move the sticks. Now Jones.
Oh.
Right, and he finds him. And he's going to have another first down.
Support what though?
Made here at the Bears 30. That one goes for 24 yards.
What movie is it though?
So into Bear territory now.
Bro, I don't never look at stories, bro. I just be skipping past some Jones, bro.
They'll try the left side with Taylor. They find some open field here. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 117 yards.
What kind of movie is it though? Like what is that? Where is that?
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll run here with Taylor, and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice.
Just sprint real hard.
3rd and goal. Throwing Jones. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Keenan Allen.
I gotta look at this shit.
6 yards away. And the Colts have moved out in front.
What you doing though? Like what you doing?
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. And he won't quite.
I'm saying though, what's the scene you in? Just get out the well and going in the crib? I gotta look at it. I'm gonna look at it.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Fields. Open man is Kmet, the tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. On 1st and 10, here's Fields. And check down, complete to Hall. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's 2nd down.
To the air again, Fields. This pass out wide to Hall. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. Play action. It's Fields. Coming across the formation and making the catch is Chark. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line. Fields now to throw. He dumps this one off here to Hall. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. The Bears on the move. They've got another first down. Fields. And that incompletion breaks a string of 5 straight connections. And it's 2nd down.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
Fields throwing again. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their playbook and come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. This is caught by Evans. And they are able to stop it. It does take it all the way to the 2. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Evans is alone to his right. They'll run with Hall. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Breece Hall with his 14th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Bears are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Taken at the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and just a yard. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Back to throw. Jones. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. From the gun, it's Taylor. And this is going to be a Colts first down as the tackle made it about the 43-yard line. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 43. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. This one completes Alec Pierce. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
1st and 10, Taylor now. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Jones out to the flat, and that's caught. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Jones. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Brock Wright, an 11-yard touchdown as they have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 21-14. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Meanwhile, Fields throw there, hauled in by Claypool. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
Now, how about this throw right here? Had to throw it to the left sideline, and you know the timing's got to be correct on this one. Ball's got to be right where it needs to be, and it was. That's because he had great arm strength on that one, able to drive the football. Quarterbacks love it when they can show off their arms.
On play action, Fields. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field. On first down, Fields. And he'll find Hall. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Throwing again on second down. Fields. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
Throwing again is Fields. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Julian Blackmon. There he goes, right side. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. Well, there's a reason they call him a ball-hawking safety. It looked like he read that, Charles, and he wasn't stopping there. After he got it, he took it all the way to the house to widen their lead.
And what's interesting to me, Brandon, is that our spotter, Bruce Murray, right before that snap, pointed to his number on my play sheet. Got to see him a little bit as a ball hawk and a return man that time, didn't we? That's just the type of play they expect from him, and he delivers in a big way. Nice call, Bruce.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal.
Oh, it was hit at the line of scrimmage and intercepted.
And the Colts are going to take possession of the football.
Charles, there's something special about one of those big D linemen bringing it in on the tip there. Really nice coordination.
Very much so, and I think what we've seen, and I'm going to put it in about the last 5 years, maybe a little bit longer, coaches placing a bigger emphasis on ball drills, even for defensive linemen, because possession is so key.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Jonathan Taylor with a milestone career touchdown number 100.
Yo, what the movie coming out on, yo?
Martin and Franco Harris at the century mark.
Oh, it's about to be like a Netflix, yo.
To climb the all-time list. And
Oh,
the Colts will
that's
extend their lead here just before halftime.
So not much time to speak of.
I'm saying, though, when y'all make that jump.
The kicks away. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line. So
I gotta look
bring it
at
out of the end zone, gets him 3 more. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report.
I gotta see what you're talking about. I'm about to look at this shit.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Bears going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway.
The video you sent, that's the clip you in, though, right?
Half. Well, you don't see that often. He just mishit it, and it goes out of bounds.
Well, I know sitting up here, and I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me, and I know we're both thinking the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines? Because unless you're intentionally doing it for some reason, well, that's a costly mishit, and now you put your team in a bad spot.
I'm saying that's the only part you're on right there.
Now a first down throw, Fields. Completion here to Claypool. And they'll get him down.
No, I feel that. I'm saying, I thought you was about to be, you know what I'm saying? Like, acting and shit.
On first down,
No, I'm saying, I thought you was acting, like, you feel me?
Claypool with another catch. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
Right. I got you. What's you saying?
Looking to throw again on second down. Fields. Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes. Grover Stewart able to record his 5th sack of the season. Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the first half of the game. Let's see now if they start to bring even more exotic pressure towards the quarterback.
That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open. I'm wondering if the same thing went through your mind as mine. When I see a big man like that make a catch, all I keep thinking to myself is, big man with football. Look out, everyone. He may not juke you a whole lot, right? He may not run past you because of his size. You're talking about a guy weighing in the 270 range. But, boy, once he gets his mitts on the ball, he's going to be tough to bring down.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. They'll send a receiver here in motion right.
the red zone now. They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Obviously, a big play was needed, and you can see his eyes light up as he realized there's absolutely no one in front of him. And he takes off and goes a long way.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Breece Hall, his second touchdown of the game, 17th on the year. And the Bears are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead will be cut down to 14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Should you play, please?
171 yards from
the
ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football.
Oh, man.
Sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
They run once more with Taylor. And maybe a measure of
so what's that, a force on route? I'm gonna force, force on route?
Play 3 of the drive, not as successful.
I'm saying if you don't, though, I'm just asking. Because, like, he can play right now, but he can't because he ain't on his system.
On 2nd and 11 now. Jones, complete to right.
He was lucky, he was. I know I said he was on late, though. But I was like, bro, he at work.
Up the middle, here's Taylor.
No force one. You gotta play that man.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Oh man. Buy him one then. Oh man.
Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles.
Buy him a job. Oh man.
Left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Bro, man, buy him a job.
On 2nd and 9, Jones. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Well, sometimes the defense just beats you. Great coverage from the secondary, all of them in the proper position. So instead of trying to throw into tight coverage, he found a way to throw it away and come back and try again the next down.
Now Jones to throw on 3rd down. And this one is incomplete.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will extend their lead even further. And right now, Charles, this is about building that lead little by little, and they're able to do just that.
And it gets them past the key number of 16, so this is now a 3-score lead. Not time to exhale just yet, but that might prove to be an important 3 points before things are said and done.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles, if they're going to try to pull off an improvement. Ball has it knocked loose, and the Colts pick it up. And they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Even the great ones, some of the best, they're not immune to the fumble, and here it really hurts them.
If the ball gets away from any runner's body, that's when the defense pokes at it, swipes at it, swats at it, and finds a way to create a big play for themselves.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 24. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't want to admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
This one complete to Scott Miller. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Fields on first down. He finds his man, complete. That's Hall. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. To throw again on second down. Fields. He'll let this one go deep for Chark. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
He finds his man, complete. That's Hall. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Off play action, Fields. Over the middle, that's caught by Claypool. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. Throwing again on second down. Fields. Eluding the pressure right. Fields hit and the ball is loose. Now a loose football. The ball comes out. Goodness, nobody wanting to hold on to that football. 2 fumbles, one by each team on the same play. Not something you see every week.
No, not at all. And you and I both know how important possessions are nowadays in the NFL because there's not much difference between teams. So when you get a chance for a takeaway, you've got to hold on to the football yourself. Don't give it right back to him.
But now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Fields. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Kmet. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Already a pair of third down conversions for them on this drive, but right now they need 5 yards on this third down try. He's got a man open. It's Chase Claypool.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. But if they trim that lead down to just 2 scores, that's still a benefit to this squad.
So after the loss of down, they'll come up here with a 2nd and goal. A shotgun snap, Fields. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
This likely a must-have, 3rd and goal. A play fake, now Fields to throw. Open man, he finds Kmet. Touchdown, Chicago. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bears are able to cut into that deficit. No surprise there, 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
Now the Bears keeping the offense on the field and going for 2. Fields trying to throw for it. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. It's been a dominant performance to this point, Charles, and this is probably exactly how they scripted this and envisioned it. They got a 3-score lead, 4th quarter, and a chance if they won to continue to pour it on here.
It is their call, isn't it? I mean, the way that they have taken on this game and the way that they have carried this game and have dominated this game, you're exactly right. Do what you want down the stretch. We are in the era of, hey, if you don't want us to do this to you, then you need to stop us. Their call to finish this one off.
On 2nd and 9, Jones. Across the formation, he's got a man. That's Allen. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. Now Jones. He's going to air one out. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here?
Enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
Throwing Jones. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. And now defensively they're going to burn their first timeout.
Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. The Colts send out their punter. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the fourth quarter. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Fields. Flush to his right. Able to hit his target, Claypool. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Fields. Oh, Fields is intercepted for a 3rd time. Picked off by Julian Blackmon. And the Colts are going to take possession of the football. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along. If you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Being chased out left. And he'll just get rid of it.
And the defense almost got one there, partner.
It could have been his first pick. He's been good so far, but you're right, that was nearly a costly mistake.
Sometimes you get a little bit too confident when the game's going along as it has been for him.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Open man is Taylor. He's got it. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Jones. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. They're still throwing the football here. And obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work.
And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Linval Joseph, the defensive tackle, getting in there for a loss of 5. The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down. Looking to throw. Jones. Over the middle, and it's caught. Keenan Allen. And they're going to drop him well shy of the 1st as he can only make it to the 11. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. On 4th down, Jones. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And the Bears will get the football back. They'll start on the ground. Hall. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. So it's a win here for the Colts, and due in large part to the play of their quarterback, and that's Mac Jones.
Yeah, the numbers don't jump off the page, but he was a steady influence back there. He had a couple of touchdown passes on the afternoon. His guys rallied around him, and they're going to come away victorious.
So for Indianapolis, the great run they've been on continues as they move to 9-1 now. And they'll have another road date next week with the Detroit Lions. Meanwhile, for the Bears, they go down to defeat for just the second time in 11 games so far. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Foxborough to face off against the New England Patriots.
Why cab Uber driver driving with no shoes on?